И всем привет, дорогие друзья! Мы играем с вами в Walking Dead, ходячие мертвецы. Я тут кое-что проверю. Нет, мы сначала настроим настройки наши. Сделаем камеру поменьше. Я лягу поудобнее и будем играть в ходячие мертвецы. Мертвецы. Так. И начать. Да, с вами Дорис и Кирилл. И мы начинаем. Долго я загружал ее. Пытался. Так, стандартный, минимальный. Так. Больше помощи, отображение последних лиц и выбора без подсвечивания предметов. Помощь и нам вот это. Давайте первый эпизод, новый день, играть. Итак, у нас загружается игра, дорогие друзья. Игра будет адаптирована под ваши действия и развиваться, ну, короче, вы поняли, под мои действия. Ходячие мертвецы. Walking Dead. Первая часть. Итак, вот мы видим эпизод первый, новый день. Видим нашего героя, главного персонажа. Действия по выбору.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it
Я
then.
думаю, ты это сделал не специально. Зачем ты говоришь? Ты знаешь, что говорят
Why do you say that?
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the I didn't do it.
Читать я не буду. Так.
And what do you say?
Что ты отвечаешь?
I say, yep, I know you didn't.
Да, я знаю, что это не ты. Так, вот мы можем управлять камерой. Довольно графика хорошая сделана.
I followed your case a little bit, you being a making boy and all.
Значит, ты из моей комнаты. У тебя сомнение, что ты... Давайте первое.
You're from Macon then.
Yep, came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. I always wanted to work a murder case, like that senatorial mess you got yourself mixed up in. With all due respect.
Игра, кстати, довольно
A
хорошая.
real shame that is. Hell, the whole family used to be regulars at your folks' drugstore right in downtown. Still there?
Sure is.
Good.
Any of that seem important to you?
All of it. But that box never shuts up. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy. I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
Да, у нас 4.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
I got much choice?
Sure don't.
Нет, конечно. Он обратит на это внимание.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman. stop worrying about things you can't control.
Машин. Так, давайте сделаем.
I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about doing. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses. And he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're sitting.
Officers are available for incoming 212.
And before long...
Потому что я не могу. Меня не очень хорошо слышно. Настройки и звуки давайте. Давайте сделаем музыку. Хорошо. Применить. Назад. И продолжить игру.
He starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop, that that's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me. Man, not even close. He caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious if I do say so. This other time...
Это, конечно, да, это всегда эпик. Самое такое подвижное должно что-то произойти с нашим героем. И вот мы очнулись. Видим зомбака. Слышим некоторые ужасные крики и голоса нашего мента. Видим кровь на сиденье, на стекле, там грязь, ошметки. Он уснул опять, потерял сознание. И что же мы видим с вами? И вот мы... Ай, о, черт. Нога. Болит нога моя. А мама хасла. Нет, там... Осмотреться надо сначала. Этот чувак... А, дробаш. Какого черта он достал оружие? Давайте стекло что ли сломаем. Он не разбирает. Бог любит троицу, хотя я в Бога не верю. Давайте руку. Ох. Оливки. Да, у него сломана нога. Это не очень хорошо. Итак, мы можем смотреть на да, посмотрите на меня. Что это такое? Да, вот, патрон. Ема, надо ставить надо. Подобрать дробовик. Надо снять наручники. Так, ну, давайте к менту что ли подойдем. Бери ключики у нас. Не, пошли назад. Не хочу я при этом трупаке убегать. Вот это фигово. Мне страшно. Ну, выбора нет у нас основного. Это что за такое фильм? Я не понимаю.
Officer. Holy shit! Get away from me! Don't make me do this!
Одной проблемой меньше. Это шумно было. Шумно.
Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
Дофига рыб, курчак. Хотя, все, кто не знает, что врать нельзя. Настройки, звуки. Сильно слив. Сильно музыка вообще не нужна. Продолжить. Забор, давай. Забор. Батарея. Да, да. О, перелет. Я тоже просрался. В этот страшный момент. Настолько люто страшно. Итак, у нас уже идет 13 минут. Ерунда, 39 секунд.
Hello? Anybody?
А где Д в конце? На Ро. Где Д, зараза? Давайте осмотримся, что ли.
Maybe I'll just go for a dip.
Попало люди сейчас. Да, в той шутке не посмотрим. Давайте в хату. Вечер в хату. Батя в здании. Ох, ёпть.
Hello? Anybody home?
Привет, есть кто-нибудь?
Need a little help.
Нужна небольшая помощь? Ну, открывай, ё-моё. Чё встал? Сил нету, что ли?
Coming in.
Я вхожу.
Don't shoot, okay?
Не стреляйте, ладно. Ладно. Тебя в темноте не заметишь. Промахнулся с твоего раза.
Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them.
Ух, ни хрена ща.
These people might need more help than I do.
Люди нужны. Что? Сильно быстро. Читать я не умею, короче. О, понял. Прикольно. Тут что такое? Что он сказал? Не настоящий черт. Так. Кровь у нас тут. Господи. Гнида. Блять, вроде черный говнистый. Должно вести, а те просирается постоянно. Говорится, он так. Хотя ты не особо черный. Ладошки подбил. У нас есть? О, рация, ни хрена. Может и похавать найдем. Ну-ка, давай. Нихуя. Ну, давай-ка. Нихуя. Нихуя. Тут. Нихуя. Что это такое? О, водичку можно сосать. Как приятно мочиться. Говори, не шлепни тебя. Так, что тут? Мебель передвинута, кровь повсюду, боже. Ну, давай, чё? Три новых сообщения. Сообщение первое. Оставлено в 17:43.
Hey Sandra, this is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2. Left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my god, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3. Left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Сейчас все очень хуёво. Папочка. Что?
Hello?
Алло.
You need to be quiet.
Нужно быть. Я не монстр.
I'm not a monster.
Good.
Хорошо. Как тебя зовут?
What's your name?
I'm Clementine. This
Я
is my house.
Клементайн. Это мой дом.
Clementine.
Привет,
I'm Lee.
Клементайн. Меня зовут Ли.
Where are your
Где твои
parents?
родители?
They took a trip
Они
and
уехали
left
в
me with
путешествие,
Sandra.
оставили
They're in
нас
Savannah, I think. Where the boats are?
Герой. Они... Чё? Ты в
Are you
безопасности?
safe?
I'm outside in my
Я на
treehouse.
улице в домике
They
на
can't get
дереве.
in.
That's smart.
Умно.
See?
Видишь?
Can you see me?
Видишь
I can
меня?
see you through the
Я
window.
вижу тебя через окно. Откуда ты взялась? Я не сдох. Ты говнецо. Тебе должны выйти. Это бессловно хорошо. Думаю, померла. Она прирала. Какие калашматели.
Man,
Блин. Я тоже
hi
проснулся.
there.
Привет. Ёбаный в
Did
рот.
you kill it?
Ты убил ее? Да.
Yes,
It's okay. I think she was a monster.
I think so too. You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh,
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
what should we do now?
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Вы решили, что днем
Let's go.
безопаснее.
Stay close to me.
Конечно, их меньше, чем ночью. Утром хоть что-то видно, а ночью как в жопе негра. Темнота, да и только. Не хлопай дверью. Ну иди давай. У нас тут загрузочка лютая произошла. Пошли за Клементом. Вон так, воротам. Воротам. Чё за херь?
Oh, man.
Блин.
I ain't never getting home to
С
mom at
такими
this rate.
связками никогда не
Sucks.
доберусь.
Oh, it's hot dish night.
Давай, открой свои странные ворота.
What's the matter?
В чем
Should
дело?
I stay?
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
I won't leave you alone.
Я не оставлю тебя одну.
Let's go somewhere
Давай
safe that's
найдем
close,
безопасное место
okay?
где-нибудь
That's
поблизости
a good idea.
от дома. Хорошо. Чё-то мне эти гады не нравятся. Чё-то мне они не нравятся.
Hey,
вообще.
man!
Жопу
Holy shit!
чувствую.
Don't eat us! We're not gonna hurt you.
Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chop.
Жопу чувствую что-то странное. Что вы
What
делаете?
are you doing?
Trying to get home. This neighborhood's a disaster. Are you trying to get out of here? Because you should be. Those things are all over the damn place. I haven't seen anything as gnarly as this neighborhood since downtown Atlanta, 15 miles back. I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not her dad. Just some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
She's alone? Let's get going.
Что он
Staying put
запомнил
for too
ваши
long is a
слова?
mistake.
What do you want to do?
The monster's coming. We gotta go.
Lee, quick, let's go.
Опять, побольше силы будет, чем это в жердя. Вон, Клементинов в 2 раза больше сил, чем у вас. Идиот.
For just some guy, it seems like you saved a bunch of lives today.
Так, 25 минут уже. Мы будем по 40 минут записывать. Думаю, не очень Много, не очень мало. Среднячок. Нам хоть зомбак не вылезет как-нибудь по дороге. Не собьет нас. Это мне стрёмно. А, да, точно. Я записал, ну как записал, первую часть, все части, ну как я...
Hey,
такое
Sean,
была игра
I'm
и так
gonna run on
далее.
home. My mama's gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
Здесь
It
всего
was
3
nice
части.
to meet you
Ну,
both.
3 игры. Первая, вторая и третья. 3 сезона игры.
Thank God you're okay.
Чё-то нудно и долго.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days.
Сколько там времени у
Reckon
нас
down the
уже?
way thinks his mare's gone
Час,
lame, but
целый
that ain't
час.
nothing new.
I wouldn't have made
Уже
it
по
back
батарее
without Chet.
садится.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
Your boy's a
Твой
lifesaver.
сын нас
Glad he
спас.
could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then?
Oh, not his daughter. He's, well, just some guy who found her alone.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Она и
It
болит
hurts like
чертовски.
I bet it does. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green.
Хершел узнал ваше имя.
How'd this happen?
Как это случилось?
Car accident.
That's so. Where are you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there when we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
Долго искал
I'm
русскую версию,
looking after her until
английскую,
we find her parents.
чтобы было хоть полегче.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking,
Чутка
first thing tomorrow,
в выборе.
we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I watched a man let himself get run over without blinking an eye.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right, then.
Ангар какой-то.
It smells like...
Manure.
manure?
Навоз.
Like when a horse plops?
Это
Just
когда
like that.
лошадка какает. Именно так.
I
Говно.
miss my mom and dad.
Я скучаю по маме и папе.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay. I love you, baby.
Hey, get up.
Эй, вставай.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're into a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Sure, we'll tag along.
It's a plan, then. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Ну, давайте осмотримся, если нам позволят. О, позволят. Так, давайте поговорим с Клементайн сначала.
You having a nice time with Katya, Clementine?
Yeah.
Так,
Hey there,
Катя.
girls. You two actually
Вы
look
выглядите
relaxed.
расслабленными.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how's that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Как было в городе, давайте
How did you
спросим.
handle getting through this city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow. But even then, I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Фу, какую мерзость он рассказывает. А кто не хочет?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point?
Кем ты
So,
работаешь?
what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale.
Veterinar.
Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
Профессия.
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
was let go a little while back.
Well, that's too bad. Well, I hear people always clamor back to college after a big disaster. People don't want to die ignorant, I guess.
Back in a
Да
bit.
ладно.
Okay, Lee.
Так, пошли где тут... Ух ты, ёпти.
It's not the most reliable pickup in the world, but it gets the job done.
Давайте поговорим.
Hey there, Kenny.
Нужна
Need
помощь?
any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
Нет,
Nah,
какие?
no kids.
Would've liked one then.
You know. So
Какие
what's
у
your
вас
family's
планы?
plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that
Да
bad.
по тебе видно и по твоей тачке.
How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. But we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
See you.
Ну да, через многое предстояло пройти им. Это ужасно. Ни хрена себе, как ты быстро переместился. Ну к черту.
It's just whatever scraps I could find around the property.
Do you, think this thing will keep him out?
Not yet. I'm planning on coming back through on a fortification pass, if you will. We'll lock this place up good.
Давайте
How
поговорим.
you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill, though.
I'm good.
Давай поговорим.
Hey, Lee.
Нужна помощь.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those two guys to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Если ты распилишь пару досток. Досточек. Ох, как быстро он пилит.
My dad doesn't know how bad it
Мой
is.
отец не
No,
разорвет.
doesn't.
Да уж.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
You gotta do what you can to survive.
Like put a gun to that kid's head and pull the trigger? Fuck that, man. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, I had to shoot one.
I could shoot one. Maybe. If it were far away. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
My brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there.
Да, конечно.
That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn.
Hey, Lee. I'm gonna go, check on the others.
Whatever you want, man.
Давайте подойдем.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until your boy found me.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
My parents are in Macon with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Yeah, I was looking for help in her house.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Go! I'll get my gun!
Сделали.
I'm okay, Pop. I'm okay. I can fix you, don't worry. We'll stitch you up.
It almost got me, man. He tried to save me.
I know, son.
Ситуация не из лучших.
Get out. Get the fuck out of here!
Пошли нахуй отсюда.
I'm sorry.
Мне жаль. Жаль?
Your son is
Если жив
alive.
тебе
You don't get to be sorry.
не может быть жаль.
You tried to help him.
Ты пытался помочь.
Piece of shit, let him die.
Кусок говна. Давайте поставим.
I wasn't strong enough. I'm sorry.
If your girl is ever trapped, you better hope you get stronger, or your friends aren't cowards. Please, just go. Get out.
Давайте поставим на паузу и закончим на сегодня. Ох, ё-моё. Мы узнали на сегодня, что Кенни кусок говна, не смогший помочь. Такого говна никто не ожидал, даже я сам. Но эта игра не заставляет себя ждать и делает что-то самое худшее. Да. Упс, саранчик. награда же очень хорошая, неплохая. Я бы не сказал, что она плохая. Больше было таких игр, дорогие друзья. Ну что, давайте подъезжаем к концу. И мы с вами встретимся уже в следующей серии. Это игры про зомбаков. Зомби-челлендж такой. И давайте прощаться на сегодня. Все. Подписывайтесь на мой канал, ставьте лайки, кому интересно. Ну а я с вами прощаюсь. С вами был Паблик Дорис. И озвучивал я, как всегда, Кирилл. Всем удачи, всем пока. До новых встреч.